In the aftermath of the tumultuous events aboard the Sulaco, the colonial marine spaceship finds itself engulfed in flames. It is prompting the desperate launch of an escape pod, carrying Ellen Ripley, with his team, all ensconced in cryonic slumber. However, amidst the chaos, the ship's medical scans reveal a chilling revelation. An insidious alien clings to one of the crew members' cryotubes. The pod hurtles through space, hurtling towards Fiorina Fury, 161. It is a desolate foundry facility, transformed into a penal colony inhabited by hardened inmates marked by histories of violence. The planet is filled with countless facilities that are used for mining and various other activities. Among them, a pragmatic prison doctor named Clemens is outside when he sees the pods falling on the planet. He runs towards them and finds the extremely roughed-up body of Ripley. He immediately takes her inside so that he can tend to her wounds because she is still alive. After a while, Ripley wakes up and asks about her other crewmates. Clemens delivers the grim news of her solitary survival, explaining that she is the only one he found alive. She asks to see her pod, and Clemens takes her to it. The atmosphere on Fiorina Fury, 161, is laden with an air of fervent religiosity, as many of the ex-inmates have found solace in an apocalyptic brand of Christianity tinged with millenarian forebodings. Mindful of the fragile equilibrium within the prison walls, he cautions Ripley against the potential repercussions of her presence among the hardened convicts, since they have not seen a woman in ages. When they reach the pod, Ripley notices the acid marks on the alien. She realized what happened and demanded to see the bodies, even though Clemens suggests otherwise. They take a look at the bodies but find nothing on them. Ripley demands to conduct an autopsy on Newt, her apprehension veiled in secrecy as she harbors fears of an insidious alien presence. Clemens proceeds with the examination, only to dispel Ripley's worst fears. Newt succumbed to the crash, devoid of any alien progeny. Clemens still doesn't know what she was looking for, and just as she is about to tell him, the warden and his aide, Aaron, enter the room. They explain to Clemens how Ripley's unconventional conduct stirs unrest among the inmates, exacerbating tensions within the already volatile prison environment. Ripley asserts that even though they didn't find anything inside the bodies, they still need to burn them. She is not willing to risk anything and is ready to burn the bodies of the people she loves. Amidst solemn rites honoring the fallen, Newt and Hicks are consigned to the flames of the facility's vast furnace, as their earthly remains are reduced to ash in a somber ceremony. Yet, even in the midst of mourning, a new horror unfolds at the prison. A creature convulses in agony, mysteriously giving birth to the grotesque offspring of the alien species that runs away. After a while, as Ripley blends in with the rest, a man is cleaning a sewer. While cleaning, he hears strange noises from under the ground. He tries to check it since he thinks a person could be stuck there, but to his shock, it is the alien. The alien immediately attacks the cleaner, who manages to break free. But there is a giant fan nearby, and he falls directly into it, which results in his brutal demise. Clemens and other people arrive there and witness the cleaner's remains smeared all over the place. They conclude that he accidentally fell into the giant fan, but Clemens notices something. He sees a similar mark of alien's acid that he also saw on the body. Clemens immediately goes back to Ripley and asks what exactly is going on. He knows for sure that Ripley knows and decides to interrogate. Ripley claims that what she saw is unbelievable, so she needs to find proof first. She asks for her android Bishop, which Clemens reveals is among the scraps. In a bid for answers and desperate to thwart the encroaching menace, Ripley resurrects the damaged android Bishop. After looking around for some time, she finally finds Bishop and tries to take him back, but some inmates try to assault her, but luckily she is saved. Meanwhile, 3 other men are working when the alien, who has now grown huge, attacks the 3 men. They try to fight for their survival, but to no avail, as all 3 of them fall victim to the alien. Then, finally, Ripley starts to fix Bishop so she can ask her questions. Bishop's revelation confirms her worst suspicions. The alien stowaway from the Sulaco has followed them to Fiorina, a relentless harbinger of death and destruction. On the other hand, they find one of the 3 men who were slaughtered by the alien, and he has managed to survive. He is beyond frightened, and he explains how a monster is attacking and killing people. Armed with the knowledge of past encounters, Ripley implores Andrews to unite against their common foe, but her plea falls on incredulous ears. Bereft of weaponry and facing an existential threat, the colony's fate hangs precariously on the uncertain promise of rescue from the shadowy machinations of the Weyland-Yutani Corporation. After that, Ripley goes to the prison infirmary to check on the third surviving man. She finds Clemens there, and they start to talk about the threat they face. Ripley feels a little strange for some reason, and Clemens decides to give her some medicine. As he is doing so, the alien emerges from the back and attacks Clemens. Ripley and the survivor witness Clemens's unfortunate demise in sheer horror. Ripley now finds herself in a desperate struggle for survival because the alien is still lurking. Yet, in a chilling twist of fate, the creature hesitates, sparing Ripley from its lethal embrace before retreating into the shadows. Racing against time, Ripley rushes to alert the others who still don't believe her, only for them to bear witness to the warden's gruesome end at the hands of the relentless predator. With the stakes higher than ever, Ripley takes charge, rallying the inmates in a daring gambit to confront their extraterrestrial assailant. They have no weapons, which means that they have little to no means of defense, and they have to use normal sources to kill the creature. With nothing left, Ripley advocates for unleashing the facility's cache of highly volatile toxic waste to vanquish the creature once and for all. Everyone agrees to this plan, so they start spreading the toxic waste in a specific area where they plan to lure in the creature. However, the plan is not without its pitfalls. While they think everything is going according to plan, a premature detonation triggers a catastrophic explosion. All of them run away, but this incident still claims many lives and escalates the already dire situation. After a while, Ripley again starts to feel sick, and she discovers something dreadful. She discovers that there is an alien growing inside of her stomach, which is why the alien didn't attack her when it attacked Clemens. Not only that, the alien growing inside of her is the offspring of the alien queen, which can rip its way out of her anytime. Ripley is extremely anxious because of this, and delves deeper into the labyrinthine corridors of the Sulaco escape pod. She unearths chilling revelations that shed light on the true motives of the elusive Weyland-Yutani Corporation. The Weyland Corporation knew about this all along, and they let all of this happen just so they could use the alien queen as a weapon. Ripley now faces an agonizing decision to sacrifice herself to prevent the corporation from weaponizing the alien queen embryo growing inside her. She thinks that the best thing to do right now is to end her life the right way. She encounters a frightening alien that runs away, leaving Ripley assured that there is almost no way to kill these creatures. She knows what she needs to do, but she is not brave enough to do it herself. Ripley meets with Dylan, the spiritual leader of the inmates. She tells him everything, including the fact that there is an alien inside of her. She explains how she saw the creature and does not want any more of them, which is why Dylan needs to take her life. But Dylan claims that he will only do it if she helps them kill the alien first. Ripley strikes a harrowing bargain, trading her own life for the chance to rid the world of the monstrous threat. Together, they forge a plan to ensnare the creature in the Foundry's molding facility, sealing its fate amidst a torrent of molten lead. They decide that they will use people as bait and trap the alien inside, where they will pour the molten lead on it. The plan is initiated as the alien follows people inside, but they lose too many lives in the process. At the end, only Ripley, Dylan, and another man named Morse are left. They do not lose hope and keep trying to trap him, as even Dylan becomes a victim of the alien. Then, they trap the alien and throw the molten lead at it. As they think it is dead, to their shock, the alien survives it and crawls out of it unaffected. Finally, they manage to kill the alien by pouring water on it, right when it comes out of the molten lead. Then, the Weyland-Yutani arrives there. Among them stands Michael Bishop, a figure bearing an uncanny resemblance to the android Bishop, who lays claim to its creatorship. In a chilling gambit, Bishop entreats Ripley to undergo surgery, promising the destruction of the queen embryo within her. He tries to convince her, but she knows the truth. They want to keep the queen. She knows what she needs to do, so she refuses the offer. With Morse's support, Ripley takes a defiant stand, positioning herself atop a mobile platform poised over the searing inferno of the furnace. In a violent altercation, Morse falls victim to the company men's ruthless machinations, his sacrifice paving the way for Ripley's final act of defiance. Aaron's valiant resistance ends in tragedy, as the true intentions of Bishop and his cohorts are laid bare. As the tension mounts, Ripley grapples with her fate, confronting the chilling reality of her impending doom. With steely resolve, she hurls herself into the gaping maw of the furnace, the flames roaring to life. In a stunning act of self-sacrifice, Ripley embraces her destiny. In the aftermath, the desolate facility bears witness to the closing chapter of its dark legacy. Morse, the sole survivor, is led away into an uncertain future, his solitary figure a testament to the harrowing trials endured. And as the Sulaco escape pod looms in the distance, the haunting echoes of Ripley's final words reverberate through the annals of time. Here, this movie ends. The video is concluded. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave likes and comments. Thank you for watching the video.